recording on this. But yeah, tonight I've got to be off by 7:45 tonight.
Okay.
Excuse me. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Crew Basic 101 Training. Tonight, what I want to go through is I'm going to basically show you how to get into Geo Brezzio is what we're going to do, and I'm going to share my screen here. So let me get to that. It's nothing major, but I just feel something basic and simple that some people may not know how to do. They may not even be in there. I've noticed I haven't seen Joyce on there, and I was trying to connect her. And you don't necessarily have to be with the Texas group. You can be anywhere. It's just a group that was started by us and Jeremy and myself. And let me shrink this down and let me get my Geo Brezzio. Now, if you're registered in Geo Stellar, you should already be able to log into Geo Brezzio. I have an automatic login thing here. All right. And right here, this page will come up when you go to get into Geo Stellar Brezzio. You'll type in your email and your password. This should be the same thing that you did with Geo Stellar. You should be able to log right in. As you can see, mine automatically does it. And what's coming up right now is the group's profile. And what I want to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to start with people, and we'll get back to groups later because I want to show you a few things in there that y'all might be able to do. And there's my southernness there, y'all. People, say you're curious about finding someone in Geo Stellar that you might be familiar with or not. Well, come on, let's load up. I forget sometimes Geo Stellar takes a minute to do some stuff. All right, let me try it again. There we go. When that little thing starts moving, you know. Okay, so say we got someone in here. It's like right now I want to see if Joyce is connected into that. And I'll do a search. And, okay, she's not in here yet, so I've got to get with Karen and her and see about getting her set up. I think she's registered in Geo Stellar, but I'm not sure. But all right, so if you want anybody, you can go by their first name, their last name. Let me go back here and do this, and we'll type in. Let's type in Jim. Okay, and we'll click on this. Click search. Come on. Well, for some reason, it's not coming up. I do not know why. Let's try it. Okay. See, I'm not seeing anything move here, so when I do that, it should be going. So let's back out of this real quick. Let's go over here to training. Let me show you this. One of the first things you do when you get into Geo Stellar is you'll get in here. You can, when you sign in, it should bring you to the training page. It may not just bring you. It might bring you to the crew page. But you can click on training, everybody, and this is training to do with Geo Stellar. And Alex did a great job. Quick start guide. We've got the onboard email series of stuff. Then some of the stuff that I posted, links, and Danny Bismarck, of course, and Geo Stellar account creation. Which the reason I put that in there is, of course, you may already be, since you're already in Geo Stellar Brezzio, you already have Geo Stellar. But it's something to go through. You can click on the Geo Stellar, create account. And what this is you, if you're not sure about setting somebody up, a person, this is something that you can start following. Introducing Geo Stellar as a residential solar project sales management tool. You can go in here and you can follow this, and then it would help you to help somebody that gets in the business with you. Okay, and that's basically what that was right there. Let me go back to the training here. And Danny Bismarck's got a bunch of great stuff up also. May not be right here, but if you go to Danny Bismarck's information and his profile and stuff. He's got some wonderful stuff in there, as well as Alex and some other folks. But I just wanted to show you this, just the basic stuff, because most of my stuff right now I post in the Texas one, and most of y'all that are in this can go in there and look at it. You can click on the post. You can see what's actually happening right now. And as you can see, I posted some stuff, the IREC releases, the energy storage. I try and post up current and vital things that's going on. Say I posted this 8 days ago and stuff, clean energy moment. I got a bunch of stuff in here. The Geo Stellar Wizard, that's one of the last things on the training that they had up. Utility, there's phone companies, and then you got the instant estimate that Alex posted. That was 2 months ago. Granted, things are changing with the software. So as soon as the newer software comes out and we get the walkthrough, I'll do a walkthrough with that for everybody, and then I'll post that video, of course, on my YouTube, and I'll also post it on here. And you just go down and see there's tons of different aspects and different things in here that you can go through. And of course, here's Daniel Stoker from 4 months ago on the Tuesday night training and stuff. And some of the stuff, I try and get current stuff to keep it flowing for us. I'm not sure who came in. I can't see, but hello. And what? Okay, so that's the post. And what I want to do now is I want to scroll back, and let me go to people here. Let me see if I can try this. See, when you click it and that starts the little line popping up and down. Let's try this. Let's see.
Solar God.
What?
Somebody's got a thing, you know, it's going green, Solar God, Ronald Ockney, and Lou. But Solar God, okay.
Okay. All right, folks. So here we got Danny Bismarck and stuff in his profile. You can click and go to his profile and stuff. Click on that and go to his profile, and you can learn a little bit about Danny's contacts, the groups that he's associated in right now, that he's connected with, and his work experience and so on. And it's just like my see my profile. You click on it. Now this is something you should go into and for yourself. Once you're in Geo Stellar Brezzio, go in there to your stuff. You'll log in your little if you, I'm not a picture, but it'll just be a circle right here so you can upload a picture. But you can edit your profile. Mm-hmm. And your email address and stuff, and it's just like doing it with Crew or anything else. Now the username is eTech Solar. That's my extension from Crew. But I can also just use ETX, I believe, and it still brings to the same profile. Now, I've noticed a lot of people on here with their bios, they don't have some of the information. That's why I wanted to kind of glance over this and go over this. There's nothing major, but if you get in here, the information, people can learn something about you. And of course, I've typed in my bio, and I have my website. I use the eTech Solar Homes one. I've left it public. If you don't want it public, you can do invisible. No one can see it. No tracking. You can do that. And it's your choice. I have Twitter accounts, the Facebook account, and I have Google, but I'm not putting it up there. I have LinkedIn account right here, so people, if anyone's out there and they've come into Crew and they get in Geo Stellar Brezzio, and they're like, oh, cool, he's got a LinkedIn page and stuff like that. I have my phone number and stuff like that, but and then you just update your profile and you're good to go. All right, and notifications. You can click in here if there's any notifications. You can have them emailed to you daily, or as it happens, you can turn them off if you don't want. And then you've got the groups, and this shows the groups that I'm associated with right now and connected with. And it's just a little more information about you. And as Geo Stellar gets to going along and the software really begins to get enhanced and develop and stuff, this is a pretty neat page to have to run across people besides the Crew stuff like that. But this is kind of something that I don't think a lot of people are really doing too much with, and it's really a neat tool to deal with. All right, what I want to do is we've done people, we've looked at the training, the post. What I want to do is I want to go to groups, and I want to show you all this right here. Excuse me so much. Now, if you're in here, you can see Like Illinois, I requested to be with them, and they came back and allowed me to be an author. I don't even remember asking; they just put me in. Colorado, I'm a viewer. Massachusetts, I'm a viewer. Florida, I'm a viewer. I'm still waiting out South Carolina and North Carolina. Danny, he got me signed in. We got Alabama. Well, Jeremy's the owner of the page there, and I'm the administrator. And the owner doesn't mean that. It's just the one that started this. Like you can see, Texas, I started through Jeremy. And then you got the crew page. You can click the crew page. You can go to it. We'll go look at it. And this is the description. This is making solar great. And then Alex's notes and stuff are posted in here. And it's all the instant estimates, all the training and Tuesday nights and current stuff. Or, you know, some of the past stuff. And that, of course, a lot of stuff will be changing. But the stuff still stays there. You can get in and look and see the way things, the way we used to have to do things versus stuff changing. And posting stuff, you can see the members. Believe me, there's a whole bunch in this area versus ours. Let me go back to the groups again, and I'm going to click on the Texas one. Now, this is the one where some of y'all might get doubled up emails from me. You might get a regular email I do, because there's some that it's not in the Texas group I haven't been able to track down. And there, so I send out an email as well as the one when I create an event. Let me show you this. I'll click on create event, and it's the, of course, subjects, crew basic 101 training. I type in the event link. I copy that from like an email that you all got. I copy that link there, I post it there. And then I just type in the information that we have. Now, one thing I wanted to show you is the thing that's wild about this is the time that you're at right now, it will set up the next meeting. So you want to click that, and you can back it up and just click 8, and you have to do this, the 30, you can do from 8 o'clock p.m. And so on. And, you know, we'll just do it to 8:30. We'll leave it like that. But then you got also up here on the dates, you can choose. You can choose if you want a date down the road rather than today. You can click the 30th if you want to do it. And the 31st, I could set one up for the 31st, a week from today. And that's the availability of this right here in creating a subject, a video. Now, if you're on Zoom, if you are connected with Zoom and you know you want to do a Zoom meeting with someone, you can type the event link right in here and say you got 2 or 3 people that you just want to deal with, that you set up a time. This allows you to type in description like right now. Let's say meeting with Jeremy. Oops, sorry. There we go, Jeremy. Now I got 3 E's in the meeting, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I have a program that'll correct it for me. See, meeting. There we go. All right. And say meeting with Ray and Karen and you know, we'll just go down the line like that. And Karen, and you can just type that description in. And the reason I say that is because when you click create and the links here and the subject, you know, say meeting to brainstorm together, and you've got a Zoom meeting link set up, you can go right in here, Geo Stellar Brezzio, and you can email it from your email, or you can go right in here and create the link. So say somebody else in crew like me, that y'all weren't able to reach me or something, you can post it there and it will send an email to me. And everybody that's in your group, that's connected in your group, it will send an email to them. You can choose some, like it says all of them. I'm gonna just cancel this, but it's just another option, an available tool for you to deal with that. A lot of people, I don't think a lot of people really know too much about this. Now you can edit, you can start one. It's just like the profile. When you start one for Texas, it's the Texas group, and you find a picture that you want to put in there. I found the state of Texas. It looks like the flag. Groups category, put that. I didn't deal with that. For your information and dates pertaining to solar and stuff. Video conference, you can set up yes. And I've got to find out a little more. They might actually have a video access that you might be able to do right through Geo Stellar. And or Geo Stellar Brezzio. I need to do a little more research on this. I haven't played around with that one that much. So let me look into that.
Kenny's got a question for you, Lane.
Yes.
Lane, now I don't see the Michigan one there. I actually opened a Michigan one when I first, signed up. I was like, "There's no Michigan one. I'm going to open it." It's not there. I'm looking at your thingy, but how do I put a picture? How do I put a picture?
That's what I'm going to show you now.
Oh,
I don't know if Rob, as far as I know, I mean, if you want to get one of the groups, so you
Where
get
is
your Michigan
Michigan?
ones, I don't.
It's not there.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's not there, and I don't know why.
How long ago did you do it?
Oh, since when I first signed on to.
On a Brezzio?
Yeah, because I thought it'd be a good way to, if you found something about Michigan, we could kind of keep it all in there. But.
Right, kind of like what a lot of them been doing, like with Florida, for example, and so forth, which is good. Have you posted anything in it?
No, maybe that's why it disappeared.
That might be why.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all you do is I want to show you what you do.
Yeah, show us how to get the picture.
You can be in training, you can be in people, you can be in groups, but right now you can just click create.
Because you're in groups.
You can create. Now this is where I load up videos and stuff like that. But you can click on groups, and since you may have already done it, enter your group name and the organization. Of course, that's the URL right there. And then I'm not sure, once it's established, they'll probably have a link there. Category and category group, I didn't type anything in there. But the basic thing is information for the description. You can type in, hey, things pertaining to crew in Michigan. Okay, Jenny.
I was going to say we might need to check, because I think for a little bit they were kind of putting a hold on it.
They were, yeah.
And I think it's good. I think what it was, they're getting a lot of people going, but like where Florida's been doing their like every other week, I think it is, maybe, where Florida's been doing their stuff and where we've been doing this, and like I've tied with my guys in Alabama. I think they were just getting a lot of people, a lot of groups, not much going on. If I remember correctly, he was wanting to and that may be something, because I remember him saying, I think it was last night, that they're going to start branching back into the Brezzio, but they want to get the software changed over and all that situated before that. But I was under the impression he's going to start trying to implement this aspect a lot more.
Right.
But I think they hold on it temporarily.
Right, and that's why I wanted to go through this. So when we check and find out, for you to create a group like that, if it's along the lines to create it and stuff, and he says, okay, I wanted to show everybody this so you can see it.
Thank you, Lane.
And that's why I wanted to do this. Now you got the video conference call. You have the auto subscription. You can say yes or no. Auto subscription like that means you can connect with. If you can click no like this. That means if yes, all group members will receive email notifications. Okay, you see where I put that, and that's why I've got yes. You put yes on that one. You can put no if you want. We're all members. You can go in and choose individuals if you want. So usually everybody in the group that I'm with, I've got Joshua May and everybody in there. I send this out. I want everybody to know they're welcome to get on here, listen, watch, whatever, see if we're doing something. If they got input, I look forward to anybody's input on anything back towards me. If I've said something wrong or something I may not know, or and I've said something's wrong, and you correct me, believe me, I take it at heart to not be upset, but as a learning for me. If I've stated something wrong, I have no problem with being corrected if I'm wrong. So please don't ever feel that. Say, hey, I'm not sure about that, but that's cool. I'll listen, and if you know something, then I believe it. You can leave it as private or public. It means the group is hidden from users who are not members. Because in your group, you can allow people that you want in instead of just a whole mass of people. I figured the crew one is for that, like the ones in Michigan stuff, and I had like Jenny and Todd and Ray and over there and stuff in Florida, and we've got Mike Powers over in Florida, and you guys are all connecting, like, because you get on the webinars and stuff and you reach out to learn something, you send me information when you guys say, hey, did you know this? Like Ray had something last week that I sent to y'all for over there in Florida and stuff. And then you can join rule can be approval. You can set it as auto, or you can do it as approval, that you can look and see who it is, and you can reach out to that person. If you're curious, say, well, why are you curious about joining and stuff, and you can inspect, and then you just click submit, and it will be created, and you'll be able to then, once you get in there, like this right here, once the group's created, we'll go to the page. Bring it up here. Don't be stubborn.
I think that's probably why Jenny's wasn't there, Lane, is probably because she really hadn't put anything in it.
Well, they're updating too, right?
It might be.
This is being updated along with the regular Geo Stellar. Yeah.
Now, if you want to put a picture in, I want to show you. You can remember, you click edit and stuff. You can do everything. If you want, you just click on the icon. I'm not sure what's there when it just starts. It might just be a square or a circle. Well, come on now. Sometimes it can be a little. Let's try this one. It's not working right now. Maybe
what about the edit button?
Yeah, I'm going to go to. There we go. Picture. Usually you can click on the. There you go. Drag and drop your images, profile pictures, and stuff like that.
How?
You can drag and drop. And usually what you can do is you can just get your file down here, get an image, and just put it in there. Drag and drop that. Okay. Now you can click.
Sometimes if you need to reduce your window down to where you can have your desktop in the background, and you can turn around and put your pictures and post it or put it on your background if need be, or open another folder, like 2 different windows on your screen, and you can drag it from the one and put it there.
Yeah, like he's saying, where you can see what you can see what I'm doing right now. I'm shrinking this down and moving it out of the way.
Oh, I see.
Let me minimize this, and you can go over. You can have a picture sitting right on your screen. You can left click, and you can just like that. It's not doing nothing, but I'm not grabbing. But I can grab like Google Earth, and I can take it right over there and drag it in.
See.
So you don't have to pull it out of a file or anything like that. Yeah, good point there, Jeremy. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, when you mentioned that, I noticed that it didn't say upload. And it didn't give you
right. That's why I was trying to do, and it wouldn't let me.
Right. Yeah, it's drag and drop.
Drag. Okay.
Right. It's like right now we have members. I clicked on the members, and this is showing all the members so far they're in the group that we have connected with this. And now you can see we've got in here authorizations and stuff. Lynn Longmire, viewer. Sharon Cave is an author, of course. And we've got Jeremy as administrator, second viewers, and had some people ask. I have others that are viewers, and Joshua May is an author. So if Joshua comes across something he thinks pertinent to us in Texas, or even in the Texas group, he'll be able to go in. He'll be able to post an author for us. And you have the availability to change. Like Rob Styler, if she's in there, administrator, author, viewer, and stuff. Got him in there. I think Mike Powers. I think I've got him as an author. So if he comes across anything, he can post stuff too. Got Wayne Ryder, a little bit, but Tim Montague, and I think Ray's in here too. And I need to be able. I gotta find Ray. There he is, Ray Osborne. Yeah, see, I have him as an author because he does a lot of stuff over there in Florida, but also things that pertain over here. So if he runs across something over there that's even in his Florida, over there with him in Florida, that might be information for us or some of you folks that are in the Texas group that have people in Florida. That's why we allow people to be authors. So you get in here and you can post stuff. So
can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
So this is basically like another social media, right? This is kind of like a Facebook for us crew people, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah, so when we leave it, when we do a message, can we do a message from here? We'll end up in our independent email addresses, mailboxes.
Yes, yes, it is. If you go
communication will go outside, right? Okay.
Yeah. If you go in and you create, like right here, create.
Yeah.
Like when I do a video, like tonight, after I get done with this and the video loads and I can get it transferred over, I'll click on video, and I'll have the video in my file already, and I'll just in my folder, And what I'll do is I'll just take the YouTube video link or Vimeo link. I'll just copy it. I'll click right here. I paste it. And of course, there we go. Then it'll ask me to select a group. And I can do Texas. I can do Alabama. I can send it to each one of them. But if you've got people that are in the Texas group or in your Florida group that you get in the group and you can connect with them, you can do this, post and stuff in that. Now, you might have to be an author or administrator instead of just a viewer to do this, Ray, because right now, I'm not sure who developed the Florida one, so you have to go over that. But when you click create, it will say, do you wish to send an email to all group members? And I click yes, and that's why sometimes y'all, like Ray and some of y'all on here, you'll get a regular email from me, but you'll get an email from here because I'm not going to go through and pick through all the names of text. I just send it so you have a double link, and you know, as we go from there. Now somebody's drawing on my screen.
Somebody is.
How can you do that? I want to try it. No, it won't work for me.
I don't know.
I'll draw a clown face over there, but I can't do it.
Okay. Is Mike Powers on there? He might be doing that.
Now, I have a purple crayon.
Get a purple crayon. So is that you scribbling over there?
I don't.
Okay. All right. But we got right here. Okay. We've got create. You can import an article. Say you've read an article. Yeah.
Before you go into, you had mentioned before video, and I just have a couple of questions. So thank you. If you're uploading these every week or every time you record something, does that mean that that's a location we could, number one, I had no idea of it, so it's useful to know.
Yeah.
And I'm puzzled that I hadn't gotten any, maybe the emails, maybe this is just starting, but that's one thing. And the other is, if there's one location where we can go and look at prior trainings, that would be handy. And I'm wondering if this is that source.
Yes, this will be a source there, but based on the trainings that pretty much that I've done for Texas. Okay, right now the ones that we've done here. So let me go back.
Well, and of course, but anybody on the team is here. Joyce is not in New York. I mean, excuse me, she's in New York, not Texas.
Right.
So again, I'm several things, but one is, where can we go when I was like, oh yeah, 2 weeks ago there was a training on XYZ and I want to see that. Where would we go?
Right here to groups. That's the thing right there.
Okay. Did you see that? Did you see that? Go. Let me do it again, and I'll show you. Okay. You go down here, Karen.
Okay.
Because you're a member in here.
Okay.
Click on groups, and then you can go right here, video.
Okay. And then check the videos. Okay.
Yeah. And
you can go
so basically, then anyone on our team who wants to look at prior training can go here.
Right here. See, this is last week's. This is, just going down the line with all the trainings that I've done, that Jeremy and I have done.
From the YouTube channel.
Yeah, and YouTube too. Right. But this is.
Hey, Lane,
yes.
just to point out, if any of you have received the email for the previous training where Lane has recorded it and sent out the recording with the YouTube, if you go there to view it, you can click to subscribe, and anytime he uploads it, it will let you know. It will give you a direct link to that, because I've done that with Rob, where he's posted stuff, for the Tuesday night call and stuff like that, or some of the other stuff he's done. If he posts a video on the YouTube link, I'll get a notification that he's added a video.
Got it. Thank you. That's real handy. We should all subscribe.
Yes.
That's real handy.
Yeah.
And we want to be able to go, like, if somebody joins in 3 days, we say, wow, last week there was a great training on Brezzio. I want them to go either to the YouTube, so they're not going to get an email. I want them either to know to come here looking for it, or just go on. If there's one YouTube site that you always put it on, Lane?
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Then we could just send them there and say, go to this site and look for the training on XYZ. So
follow this YouTube link, and it'll give you a list of it. But the one thing, and that's the one thing where Lane was looking a while ago that y'all might want to notice, and we can get with Joyce if she needs any help. If you know, Lane or me will be happy to help her out. But if she'll get registered with Geo Stellar Brezzio, once she registers into it, she can go to the Texas group.
Okay, and find
And she can request to join. But I've been searching for her name. Do you know if she is registered in Geo Stellar for the?
I don't know. It's a good question. I know she was, doing step by step, so I would think she is,
Okay.
but I will have that conversation.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to check with you, Karen, because I've looked for her a couple times to add her to this.
And you haven't found.
And I just wanted to check if she's registered, because let me tell you something. GeoStellar.com is where we input the stuff for the residential. Geo Stellar Brezzio is a different aspect. You don't input the homes here and stuff. As Ray mentioned earlier, this is kind of like a
Social media.
Yeah, social media type thing, but it's for our crew group. And that's why I wanted everybody, because I noticed a lot of people don't seem to be using this, and I really like it. And that's why I've been back here and playing around. Like the videos right here. Now we can click on articles, Karen. And in the Texas group, these are some of the articles that I posted, that I've run across, information and everything. And I've got a bunch more stuff that coming up that I'm going to be expanding here. And I don't want to overwhelm with too much stuff, but I wanted everybody to see this. You can click on the trainings right here, and you see I have Geo Stellar account creation. Of course, if you're in this Geo Stellar Brezzio, because usually if you set up in geostellar.com to do if you're and becoming a crew member, you should be able to get right into geostellar.com and register there. It should register you in Geo Stellar Brezzio. Okay. Because they're kind of connected along that lines, but one's for residential and this is for the social stuff. But I put in Geo Stellar account creation, as I was talking earlier, because when you get people in yourself, this is something that you'll need to know. And say you can't reach Jeremy or myself or Mike Powers or even Jenny or Ray, say that y'all become knowledgeable in this. This is something that you'll have right here. You're like, oh, I can't remember. I remember I can go in here, the Texas group, I can click on training, and there's a quick Geo Stellar account creation for you that you can help them walk through. Okay? And then like documents, and this is in the Texas group. This is something that I post stuff, dealing with the PACE matrix, electricity prices, following the NRLA, the purchase power agreement checklist in November, things that happened last year, dealing with the purchase power agreement stuff, the crew co-op membership enrollment form. I've got it in here under documents. We have discussions, and here's the thing that I wanted you all to know, and that's why I encourage you to go into the group and check. We got installer sign-up page. Say you run across an installer that you think would be great. You need someone in your area that may not be connected with Geo Stellar, and this is a link that you can get them to.
Thank you. Right Actually, here. Joyce was asking that the other day, so I'm glad to know where it is.
Right here, and it's right here. You click on that, and then you click on that next link, and it'll bring you to something that will come up that you can actually copy that link if you want.
Fair enough. Easy peasy.
Yep.
Now, hey, real quick, Karen, where Joyce mentioned, because I remember a week or two ago she asked about a couple of weeks back she asked about commercial and so forth. So if you have someone or if she knows someone that might be interested as far as being installer, not just for commercial, but for residential, but for commercial as well. I'm sorry. We can go through solar site design and we can get with Joshua May.
Okay.
I'm sorry, not Joshua May. I'm sorry, Jason Lett. It's been a long day. I had 71 hours last week of work.
Yeah.
But Jason Lett, we can get with him and make him aware of it. And like I said, a lot of them, we can get them lined up for both commercial and residential if they have that kind of prior commitment. Sometimes they have a certain standard they want, but in some cases, they might make an exception that they don't have this amount of time, but they have such a good customer credit record, good reviews customer wise, you know, they may make an allowance on that because they built up a reputation as far as an installer. So, you know, they may make an exception with that. So
Okay.
And
don't just rule them out because they don't necessarily have this or that.
and as you can see, Karen, I clicked on that link. Say Joyce gets one, you can just highlight it and Control C. You see where
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and
Thank you. For me, mainly knowing once and I know there's a link,
yes.
I think we can find unless there's something sticky, I
Mhm.
bet she and I can find our way through that.
No problem.
It's
And
just
you-
helpful to know that the link is there. That's wonderful.
Yeah, and that's why and that's why I wanted to let y'all know you can go back here and you can click on all the things that I have in the back here, and I'm just gonna hit backwards here, and yeah, and it's stuff install sign of the process of beginning and stuff. It's just information that I feel that folks need to know about to be able to get in here and stuff. So all right,
I have one question here.
go
So
right ahead.
part of it I missed. I'll go back and listen again. Thank you for recording. The other is I wasn't really aware that it's a social media kind of connection. So that's a great resource. I only knew Brezzio as the training. And I'm wondering if there's particular training you find useful, because for me, in the way that I learn, much as I know a lot of effort went into this, for me, it's not something I can learn from, and I don't have the patience to sit and watch them. So I basically have not taken advantage of this training because for my brain or my whatever, it doesn't work. It's just not my style. So back to my question, are there particular specific trainings on here that you think are key that I want to go and focus on? And that's my question.
Yeah, the one thing that let me go back to the homepage here. Alex has all these in here, and when Joyce was asking about the training, I've gone to the home link on the trainings right here. Excuse me. These all here, I would state that are very important with the training to go through with Alex, that he's got stuff. And you click on the quick start guide, and it should bring, when you click on that, here we go. Quick start guide, Karen, when you click on that.
Oh, thank you. I've clicked on it. I don't find any of it useful, and I can't.
Yeah.
When I read a book, I have a piece of paper in front of me, and that's how I do.
I
The
got you.
concept of it being on a screen and scrolling by, for me, ain't going to happen.
I got
Period.
you. I got you.
No offense, and I know Alex worked so hard and made this. So for me, I need each of those to have a button that says print, and it'll turn into a document and print out, or take up.
Oh, I got you. Okay. All
So,
right.
or if any of these has it can't take up a fourth of the screen and scroll by for my eyes.
Yeah, well, let me click on this and let me see what we got. See if it's available right now. Let me go over here. Well,
Hey, Lane, while you're doing it,
Uh-huh.
Jenny mentioned that when she when she goes into Geo Stellar Brezzio, she'll see the Michigan group, and yours might not be showing up because you're not linked to it or you applied to it.
Right. Yeah. I saw that. I saw that that she had sent to me.
Okay.
And I'm trying to see. I thought there was a way that you could download them, Karen, and that's what I'm looking for right now.
Transcript.
Like transcript. Yeah. I was trying to remember. I haven't been in there and brought one up like that, but I think the transcript is what will bring up.
Well, so that's something. It doesn't show you the video and the pages and whatever, but yeah. So that's okay.
There you go, right there. Print.
The thing that just went by where it shows you the solar potential. I never have solar potential anymore. Is that just like why we're going through the changes? Do y'all still see solar potential when you?
No, I don't see them here, and that's why they're still doing updating. There's some areas, some areas.
Okay,
that don't have that.
It doesn't show for here.
Right.
Okay.
Let's see. Here you go, Karen. You can just go right here and you click print on it.
Perfect.
Okay. All right.
Brilliant. Thank you. I've never seen that before, but you got it by doing transcript.
Yes. Yeah. Let me back it up here for you. Yeah. We'll go back.
Got it. Thank you.
Right.
Okay. I'll play with that. Thank you.
No
Thank you.
problem whatsoever. You can click on whichever one you want, and then you can just click on the transcript, and you should be good. All right. Okay. Jenny, if you've got a Michigan one, what you can do is you can go to people or go to your group. Here, I'll show y'all. Say you want to add someone to the group. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I added Todd and Jim, and then I realized when I went back in the settings that I had it as private. So tell me if you can see it now on your end, Lane.
No, it won't be private until I accept it or you send it to me.
No. But I'm saying it. I had the group set as private, so maybe you couldn't see it at all. Just me and my 2 team guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so
private
go back
completely.
there to groups. Yeah. Tell me if you can see Michigan.
All right. Well,
that's key for people that maybe are different.
What you do is you do this, Jenny. You go here and you click manage. And you'll go right here and you'll add members to your group. You'll click on there and you type in their name. Like for me.
Yeah, I did.
Like that. And then there I am. And you'll click on it and then click invite.
But if you go to groups, can you see the Michigan group now? Because I changed the settings to public.
I think that's what she's wanting to check is see if it shows up.
You need to leave it private because that's your group alone.
Well, what I think what she's trying to say was where you couldn't find it. Like if you or me tried to join in her group to be aware that she was, with her
like
group.
I mean, maybe somebody might want to join the Michigan.
There you are.
Group.
Where is it? See, you know why? Because I had it in private settings. I figured it out. Okay.
Yeah, but you need
you
can. You had it in private.
So
okay.
now you all know I'm going to make the decision whether or not I want you to join. So you better be nice. No, I'm just kidding. I want you guys in there. Put something in there if you're reading about Michigan.
This is something to refresh on. This is something, Karen, you got on last week. The one thing, got to give y'all credit. Y'all are doing great. Jenny, you just overcame a hurdle you didn't expect. Found your way around it. Karen, everybody that's working on this is learning. You're finding a way around things, and you're learning how to teach your people and show them where to go and how to get the information. Y'all deserve good commendation. Y'all are doing a great job. This is what y'all need to keep doing. Even if learning from Lane is great, you learn anything from redneck like me, that's astronomical. But the point is, y'all are taking the effort to learn, and y'all should be proud of yourselves. You're doing a great job. Keep up the great work. That's what y'all need to do to help your people.
Oh my gosh, I just got a big star on my paper. You're so sweet. Thank you.
Don't tell nobody. You'll ruin a reputation.
People need to be encouraged, don't they?
Well, yes. The thing is, y'all need to realize you're actually, by y'all getting on here, and like Karen said, finding where to send people. Like now she's got more of an idea where to send Joyce. Hey, Joyce, are you in Geo Stellar Brezzio? Hey, you need to get registered. Hey, you can go here. You can find your information. See, that is the thing, and that is why Lane and me started doing this with the training call. It wasn't that we're necessarily smarter than anybody else. It's not that. Lane and me, y'all have heard Rob say we're hacking through the trees, through the wilderness, and now we got a 4-lane road or a 6-lane road. Mm-hmm. Lane and me got the machete marks and the briar marks and everything else to go with it. We've been there with him since the beginning. The thing is, we've went through it and we found ways to get around it. Tricks of the trade or whatever you want to call it. The thing is, y'all are willing to learn it. That's the key. You aren't throwing people against the wall like spaghetti and see who sticks and hangs around and makes you money. You're helping your people learn so they can make money themselves. So, y'all are doing good. Keep doing what you're doing. This is how you do it. Lane, you got that zombie look.
I'm reading something here. Solely, dude.
I get scared when Lane quits talking. Oh no, he's serious now.
Yeah, Jeremy, that was a nice description for it too. That's yeah.
Do what? The zombie look?
That was a good summary. But he was obviously totally focused on what he was reading.
Well,
so I just logged into Brezzio, and maybe you said this before. It really only works well if you work with Chrome.
Yeah.
Really?
I think
I
Chrome
find-
does.
You know, it's like for everything to work right, you need to be in Chrome. So
Yeah.
I just changed.
Yeah, thank you, Karen. I forgot about that because I originally got in back when with through Windows Explorer, and it was a problem. I went straight to Chrome.
Yeah, I mean, Lane, the thing is, I can't be more proud from where you and me started with, you know, just helping people learn how to put in the numbers and how to figure it out with dividend and so forth. And now on these calls, look at where these guys are at. You know, they're
I know.
way above where when we started doing these calls. And if y'all will ever notice, whenever Lane gets sidetracked or he focuses and he's quiet, yeah, he's reading something. I know. I'll be talking to him on the phone. We brainstorm all the time. Normally he's got the brain and I got the storm, but but the thing is, whenever he gets quiet, I know I'm like, what are you reading now? You know, I know he's on something. He's honed in on it. So, you know, but that's the thing. When you turn around and work with each other, you build each other. You know, I jokingly all the time talk about, hey, I'm from Alabama, roll tide. You know, well, they didn't get the national championship several times because they didn't work together. You know, any football team, basketball team, doesn't matter what it is. When the team works together, they're more successful. And that's the thing. Y'all are learning how to work with your team, how to build your team and strengthen them.
Well, we appreciate you guys teaching us so that we can duplicate. And, you know, that's so important to be able to do what you do so that we're all on the same page.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing, and that's why we do what we do. Is we don't know all the answers, but some of the stuff that we've gone through, like Jeremy says, that we've been doing from the beginning and starting and going through this, and like I'll tell you what, this don't work. You know, try this, or you know, have you done this? Yes, didn't work. Have you done this? Yes, worked great. You know, or do you know something about this? And the more y'all learn, the better equipped you become to become successful for yourselves, but become successful in crew, and folks that you get in become successful because you are successful. And if people are getting in and they're making money and they're learning and they're understanding, and that's what's truly important, because they're going to become successful along with you. And that's what's important. Solar Duty says, do it in a voice chat. One person who's someone who's doing solar, the prospect. Oh yeah, like solar dude, you're talking about. I think he's gone now. I was going to say he's talking about doing like a one-on-one with anybody, like a phone call. You can do that. You can call and be, you know, you can be the solar pro. The other one can be the customer. I can be the customer, but I'm going to tell you what. I have a lot of questions. But it's a good thing to do, to just call and check. And like Karen was telling me last week, she connected. Who was that you connected with last week?
Give me more context. What do you mean?
One of the ladies that was on last week, I went blind.
Joyce?
Joyce, yeah.
Oh, no. It was the gal in Florida that is going to Tractor Supply.
Yes, that's right.
Oh,
yeah.
Suzanne.
Yeah.
Suzanne, yes.
Suzanne.
I wish she was on. She did very well at that, she told me.
Yeah, well, so that's coming up this Saturday.
Yeah.
At Tractor Supply.
Oh, the farmer's market I was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a Tractor Supply here as well. So.
Ray's got get some scripting together. Yeah, you can do that. You can talk to people. I'm not much of the type, though. I actually think I typed up something for someone, reaching out to talk to them on the phone. It's like I was at a Chamber of Commerce meeting last night, and I was walking up the table. They had the aisle split food in the middle, and I was just walking up the table and walking up and introducing myself. Some people can't do that. I will. I'll walk up to a dead stranger and say, hey, my name's Wayne Johnson. But the one thing you need to understand is you need to listen to them. You need to understand who they are and what their business is. And when you sit there and ask them, say, well, what do you do? Oh, I do this, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, and they get excited because they're telling you about the business, and truly listen to them and concentrate on their name, their first name. You don't have to worry about their last name. They're going to give you a business card, or if you're just going to meet them, concentrate on their first name and say, hey, that's great, Mike. Hey, that's great, Karen. That's great, Jenny. That's great, Mike. That's great, Ray, man. You know, that's cool. So what else do you do in your business? You know, how long have you been in it? And when you show an interest in what they do, whether it be a homeowner or a business person, they're going to listen. They say, I notice you're in E-Tech Solar. I notice you're in solar. That's cool. You know, as they look at your card, it opens the door for you to talk to them.
Sure.
Then, because they're going to ask you questions. But be the first one to say, what do you do? Or, you know, how much, you know, your home. Have you ever thought about going solar for your home and stuff like that, or your business? I went to apartment complex yesterday and dropped off the thing with the general manager for they're an all bills paid apartment complex. Went up, talked to the general manager. She went, wow. And I handed her the brochure. And she goes, do you have a business card? And I handed her a business card. And I've already looked at the roof on the apartment before I even went there. It's perfect. So whether I heal back or not, I'll go back in about a week and check with them. But folks, I have got to get off. I ran over. I'm going to stop recording this, but y'all can stay on and talk. But I have got to leave right now, and I'm sorry that I can't stay a little longer. I'm already over about 10 minutes, and my wife's probably going to kill me. But y'all, I appreciate you being on, and I'm going to get off.